In modern warfare, the number of troops does not always determine success. Great tactics are certainly an X factor that also plays a role. From mid-June to early July 2025, the battle between Russia and Ukraine showed a weapon that not only demolished concrete buildings, but also shattered carefully laid out plans. This time, we will take a closer look at how the TOS-1A, Russia's heavy thermobaric artillery system, operated with precision and devastating impact. Unlike conventional artillery systems, the TOS-1A doesn't just deliver explosions, it creates emptiness. With its vacuum explosive capability, it forcibly sucks the air out of enclosed spaces, causing horrifying destruction. In conflict areas such as Donbas, Vovchansk, and Novomykolaivka, this weapon has become the unseen symbol of a real nightmare. The question then arises, what exactly has Russia achieved from June to early July 2025 with the use of the TOS-1? How have the timeline, locations, and strategies of deploying the TOS-1A shaped the latest dynamics in the battle between Russia and Ukraine? Let's find out together. Since mid-June until early July 2025, Russia's heavy thermobaric artillery system, the TOS-1A, has continued to demonstrate its dominance across multiple battlefronts in Ukraine. On June 16, 2025, the Telegram channel Ministry of Defense Russia released footage from both ground and aerial perspectives, showing NBC units from the Yug Group firing 220mm thermobaric projectiles at Ukrainian forces along the Kramatorsk-Druzhkovka area. The strikes were executed based on UAV reconnaissance data and successfully destroyed enemy fortifications with high precision using the TOS-1 Solnsepyok heavy flamethrower system. Several days later, on June 29th, Uncensored News reported another TOS-1A thermobaric rocket launch targeting a Ukrainian military base in Vovchansk. Long-range aerial footage captured the moment the building was hit. Multiple successive explosions were seen, highlighting the devastating power of the system. One of the most high-precision attacks happened in Novomykolaivka, where Russian forces launched TOS-1A thermobaric munitions directly at Ukrainian positions. The video footage showed not a single explosion, but a chain of detonations erupting in quick succession, followed by thick black smoke engulfing the entire area. As early July 2025 unfolded, more reports were released via Uncensored News and Military Watch magazine. During this period, Russia deployed its 220mm TOS-1A system to strike Ukrainian troops hiding in a disputed small industrial zone in the Donbas region. Based on the report, the thermobaric artillery was capable of breaching and destroying fortified positions, even those deep within well-constructed bunkers. The Ukrainian armed forces reportedly had no effective protection against such strikes. The TOS-1A's combat effectiveness is not only evident in its explosive force, but also in its brutal mechanism. In enclosed spaces, the explosion violently sucks out the air, a blast powerful enough to tear apart the lungs of anyone inside, as cited by Military Watch magazine. This series of attacks shows how the TOS-1A system has become one of the dangerous weapons on the Ukrainian battlefield. Throughout mid-2025, effectiveness is evident not only in the physical destruction it causes, but also in how it has transformed both defensive and offensive tactics on the front lines. Seeing from the incidents, how exactly does the TOS-1A operate and destroy hidden targets with deadly precision? Check this out. In ground combat, sheltering in bunkers, trenches, or underground tunnels is often the only way to survive a hail of shields. However, with the advent of the TOS-1A thermobaric artillery system, these shelters are no longer safe. the TOS-1A, a thermobaric rocket launcher system specifically designed to attack hidden enemy positions, not just destroy them, but completely neutralize them. Its attack works uniquely and terrifyingly. It releases a cloud of chemical gas into a confined space, then detonates it using a vacuum explosive. The result is a high-pressure shockwave capable of sucking the air from a confined space and destroying everything inside. The most concrete illustration of this power was seen in the attacks on several regions of Ukraine from mid-June to early July 2025. The TOS-1A's primary benefits lies not only in its explosive power, but also in its ability to penetrate places previously considered untouchable by conventional artillery. In complex terrain like the Donbass, with underground bunkers, protective tunnels, and hidden defense systems, the TOS-1A is the answer to the challenges of the modern urban battlefield. With high precision, supported by data from reconnaissance UAVs, this system not only destroys targets, but also punishes every inch of space where the enemy is hiding. In the midst of the escalating conflict, the TOS-1A has proven one thing. Even staying underground is no guarantee of safety when the Solntsepyok is coming from above. The series of TOS-1A thermobaric artillery systems, used from mid-June to early July 2025, became a significant milestone in the dynamics of the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Attack after attack, documented through various channels, demonstrated how modern military technology can change the course of battle in a short time. From the Donbass to Novomykolaivka, these weapons had an impact that was not only physical, but also strategic and psychological. However, despite the sophistication of the weapon systems, this conflict remains the reality that modern warfare presents significant risks for both sides, both on the front lines and behind defense lines. What is happening on the battlefield today reflects how military power and tactics continue to evolve, with increasingly complex consequences. What will happen next on the battlefield? Stay tuned for more information. Thank you for watching.